Just less than 2 years ago, on a wet, rainy, cool November evening, I met an angel who would change my life forever. I was so nervous that evening. Even though we had messaged back and forth a bit, my mind was drawing a blank and I had no idea what I was going to say or talk about. As always though, God had a plan and showed me I was worried for no reason because this angel loved to talk. Most guys have been like, is she ever going to let me talk? But for me, it was an answered prayer. And on top of that, I thought this angel was absolutely beautiful. Truth be told, darling, I could have sat there and listened to you talk all night. You gave me the softest, warmest, sweetest hug, and you let me hold you in my arms for the first time. In that moment, for me, time stood still. Everything was perfect. The worries of the world did not matter. My own struggles and stress simply faded away. I was completely at peace. Though I may not have realized it immediately, that was the moment I found the one my soul loves. And every day since this moment, my love for you has grown stronger. And every time I hold you in my arms to this day, I feel myself go back to that moment at Warrior's Path. I'm completely at peace, and my worries and struggles are no more. It's simply perfect.
Dear Ryne, where do I even begin? These last 2 years have been some of the best years of my life. You came into my life and have made me so happy ever since. The day we met at the park and found out so much about each other was a beautiful start to a relationship, which is now turning into a marriage. When I found out that you had a lot of the things I was looking for and was starting to see how much you were caring for me, my heart began to fall in love. As we continued to get to know each other, I could tell that we were falling in love and that we could be the one for each other. When I began to have the feeling that you could propose and promise to love me forever, I could not explain the joy in my heart and the thankfulness that I had to God for sending me the answer to my prayers.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today for one of the most joyous occasions God has blessed a man and a woman to experience. We are gathered in the presence of God and to the sight of these witnesses to join in holy matrimony. This man, Mr. Ryne Davis, to this woman, Miss Kayla Hilton.
And I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes. I'd choose you in 100 worlds. I'd find you, and I'd say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do, and I will when the sky is falling. I promise you I'm all in, no turning back. And every day,
as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ and by the authority vested in me by the state of Virginia, I do now pronounce you husband and wife. Matthew 19:6 says, wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. Ryne?
this is
If you wish,
more than just
you may kiss your bride and now your wife.
This is etched into eternity.
I now present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Ryne Davis.
I do. For the rest of my life, with all that I have, I do. And I will. When the sky is falling, I promise you I'm all in, no turning back. And every day, every moment, every breath you take, I choose you.